Let's go. Yeah. Music got the best of me, I must confess. She'll take your heart.
What's the word? What's the word, man? Hey, look, man. Let me clean up real quick, man. I've been doing video shit all day, man. Hey, y'all go. Hey, we got some good game by the OGs being given today. You dig what I'm saying? Hey, we got you know what I'm saying, OG Gabby, OG Kunta, you know what I'm saying, Pastor Eli. Hey, Pastor Eli, yeah, he one of them ones. And we got 607, not the pump. You know what I'm talking about? And they sitting down chopping up some of this good game. You feel me? And this don't get amplified nearly as much as it need to. But we're gonna amplify that shit today. So hey man, like, share, sub up, man. Tell a friend, tell Tim I'll do it again, man. Hey, let's get to it, man. Let's go.
People really go fight for God. I was telling you, the greatest servant of God is the villain that was transformed to a righteous.
You gotta give. And I don't think you should let nobody like take your gift and say, "Oh no, you ain't meant to get this money." Because bro, I watch it. You a real live hustler, and we need people like that because it ain't the gift. We gonna take it. Rob Peter, pay Paul. You get it, and you can give it.
Hey man, let me tell you, I flip this to the right way.
You can do that though, because a lot of don't even know how to get that money. They don't know, but if they
know how to spend it, but they don't know how to keep it.
Man. If they can learn how to get it,
every situation we in is
make it flip.
Right. People, the murders that happen and people in prison for a situational. Everybody ain't no murderer just because you can kill somebody or 2 or 3 niggas. No, you got serial murderers. No,
right.
Every situation is situational, right? Everything we do. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna defend ourselves. Somebody situation. We can have that every day. You got people that's in jail. They kill one time, ain't never kill nobody ever again.
You got people.
This is a situation you're placed in.
That's right. You got some people out of pride. You got some people out of fear. You can people out of trying to impress somebody. Some people kill because they retarded. Now watch this here. So I learned when
which one was you?
I was trying to impress another man.
Oh, okay.
I was one of them kind of. Yeah, it wasn't nothing tough about me. Watch this here.
You were supposed to say that the streets say different.
I don't care what the streets say. They lied. They didn't know I was living in fear. Anytime a man wake up and try to impress another man, you living in fear. I didn't have to bust your head.
They was the biggest gangster in Texas, though.
You know what they say? They lied. I was dumb. Didn't know no better. I was young. I went to prison when I was young. I come out of the juvenile system when I was 11. And I ended up going to prison when I was 17. Didn't get out till I was 35. So the prison raised me. So, and the stuff that I went through it because that's what I was taught. But once I opened my eyes and realized I ain't got to bust his head because he looked at me crazy.
But wait.
And I can apologize and speak.
Pastor making a lot of sense. A hell of a lot of sense. You dig what I'm saying? You don't got to do that. You ain't gotta be that. Of course. Defend yourself. You don't let nobody come, you know what I'm saying, do nothing to you. At the same time, it's a mindset and an ideology. It's a mindset and an ideology.
So man,
let me just say this right here about the whole situation about banging and religion. All right. And see, we just talked about that earlier. We said the whole thing is that your belief system is what your morals and your principles. That's all personal. My God is personal. This is why I told you about the road God. That's your own personal being. That's what helped you keep going through all the bull. Is your faith and belief in your higher being, the Most High, whether it's Muslim, Islam, whatever it may be, whatever it is. That's your personal. But out here amongst men, you either over or you ain't. We ain't going for nothing less. I keep saying, I don't know about everybody else's gang, but our gang don't compromise. Right. That don't mean you're not a Muslim. That just means you can't live with a Muslim. You still gonna have to follow our rules. It's blood in, blood out. What y'all talking about? Everybody want to compromise. Everybody want to compromise. That's because they still think this life is theirs.
Let me say
when you lose detachment and you understand that this is God, you gonna flow.
100%.
100%.
Watch it here.
Watch this. Now let me let me say this. I think that's kind of what's wrong with the world right now, Gubby. What you just said, bro. Is that everybody is not personal enough with their religion. You know what I'm saying? It's too much on display. It's too much on broadcast, which puts people at conflict of interest.
And not only that, it weakens your faith.
Yeah.
Me and God, we had to fight it out in themselves. I did 10 years in the cell by myself.
Right.
So I had a whole experience that other people was not able to even witness.
He will have a different relationship with God because he spent so much time in silence, he didn't actually hear him. So it's like he will have a different relationship.
I want to say this too, though, to to all the homies, don't think that gangsters don't believe in the creator. You know what I'm saying?
Don't live that long.
Well, they believe that. I'm glad you said that.
Don't live that long.
Serve God with all our heart. You know what I'm saying? Or, don't think that, we're these brothers out here to just be hell bent on evil. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go so long doing wrong, and destroying with your hands, you understand destruction. Then you learn how to build. You see what I'm saying? And once you learn how to build, you stop.
Look what government said though. Same way they got rules, watch it there. God got rules too. This is what I don't like about people.
God ain't got no.
Wait, let me just say.
Let me say this here.
Pardon my age, before you said it, pardon my age. Look, this is the whole thing right here. You have to make a choice. You can't serve two masters.
That's right. The book say that. The book say that.
You would love one of the
same way you think.
Yeah.
You either gonna bang or you ain't. You gonna hang.
There you go.
Let me show you how it evolved from what you're talking about. I'm trying to explain to you. So you can't serve two masters. So you have to combine the masters. Everything I do as a Hoover is what God told me to do in the books that y'all talk about. So why can't I name my God after what I believe in? I'm willing to die for, just like y'all do with y'all.
Okay, but yeah. Let me share something with you. Let me.
Ooh-wee. Hey, they talking that good game, and that's real spit. You one or the other at the same time. It's still a coincide. Because no matter what you're doing, whatever area of whatever you in that you're doing, there's always a right and wrong, and there's always a higher, you know what I'm saying, to answer to. I agree with what Gumby talking about 1000%.
Abraham, watch this here. Abraham was in a situation where he had to sacrifice Isaac, and he called God Jehovah Jireh. Jacob wrestled with God. He called him Jehovah Rapha. So everybody give God a name where he deliver you out of. Paul said he became all things that he may win something to Christ. I respect a brother from where he come from. Just like I said, God got rules. Here's the problem I got. Just like you got rules in the game, you got rules in the God that you say you believe in. I don't care if you're Muslim. I don't care if you say you nation is not. Hold on, I'm almost through. And Christian, here's my point. If I'm gonna live for it, I'm gonna die for it. So when I chose to follow God, somebody said something. He said it a while ago. He might just been joking. I can't live without God. I can't speak for you. I can't make it without God. Because if without God, I end up in a situation. No. Even though I got God.
When you follow
God will save me from myself.
Let me say this. When you follow God law, you also follow man law, right? Because God law itself is man law. It's the same law.
Let me just say something. Listen to you. We all worshiping all these different names. But let's just say take away all of the names. Listen to me. Everything, all the laws and regulations I was taught in my house from the Bible and different religions and things and the way that I live my life as a Hoover is the same exact thing.
That's what I was getting to.
Wait.
So when I'm getting
to
call him Jesus, I can
call him Joshua.
I understand that. I understand the whole. I'm just
I know.
Listen to me.
Prophet Isa.
In order for me to be able to function on the level that I'm functioning on, right? I have a conflict. God say don't kill, but he says it's time to kill. Right? Listen. So it's a conflict.
It is time to kill.
It is. So it's a conflict in me, right? So now listen. In order for there to be no conflict, I have to join the two together.
Right.
This, like I keep telling you, Hoover is not a street, it's a way of life, bro. This is the way we believe.
That's right.
We why I said that. I said it like
But what's there? Now I'm trying to feel
in the game. You got rules. Over here, you got rules. I'm not going steal. I'm not going to rob. I'm not going to do this. My character going to be up straight. This is the way that you got to be when you stand in front with God, and this is also the way you got to be when you stand in front in the game. What I'm saying, so they both is the same damn thing.
I ain't saying nothing about it. What you explain that?
I'm saying they both the same damn thing. What I'm saying is that
you got to go by the rules.
So God used
make up your own rules.
Listen to me. God used it for your gifts. He never got nobody tell him stop killing. When Jesus asked that man, "We take all these knives," he said, "No, just take one. Once if he's sufficient." He ain't telling him don't grab no one knife. So what I'm saying is that he needs you to be exactly
who you always be. Crazy folks trying to explain.
Listen, gang. You gotta be exactly who you gonna be, because that's why God chose you.
Let me say something. Let me say something with who you are. Let me tell what God said. Let me tell what you said. Hold up, watch there. Watch there. Now.
These are the things that need to be amplified, simple and plain. Yeah, you gotta be who you are. That's the first. That's the first and foremost. And I think that's what. Well, at least that's what I get. You dig what I'm saying? That's what I get from what Gumby say. That's what I get from what 607 Unc is saying. I peep what the pastor's saying. I understand what he's talking about. You look at how you look at it. There's rules and guidelines. Okay. Yes, there's rules and guidelines to everything. But some of these things that people are a part of, right? You have to figure out what is the commonly uncommon balance of an imbalanced situation. High power, street life. Rules and regulations. Yeah, it's a time to get to it. It's a time not to get to it. But as long as you are able to put everything that you're doing under that one thing, right? No matter if you Crip, blood, whatever, right? Or just civilian, whatever. As long as you understand what you're doing is a right or wrong, a higher power, and as long as you're being 100% with yourself while doing those three things, I think you'll be all right. I think that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get back to what the OG's talking about, though.
I got to throw here on, gang. God, can I say something? Let me say something. What he said, listen, I respect what he said. Paul said he became all things and meant something. There you go. I said, curse and bless me for you choose that. Paul was the killer. I know, but this is my point. I'm not knocking what nobody believe how they my path through Jesus Christ. But watch this. When people say I had to, that's time to. That's time or not. He wasn't referring to as a time. He letting you know there's gonna be a season where people will. It don't mean Christian can go around.
No, it means what that means. It means this. You're supposed to give love. It's gonna be time. You gotta kill something.
Now he said there's a time that people would do these things. Only time not talking about people that love Christ.
You grant somebody, if somebody try to take your life, if somebody comes to take your life, you are guaranteed to kill the person, and that's an act of God.
That's in you.
That's an act of God.
Can I say this, John? If you're trying to take care of, you're trying to hurt my family, I'm gonna lay my life down. I'm gonna take you out for that's just in the man's nature.
That's act of God.
But the truth is, we should try everything to bring peace to all people.
But at the same time, it got a balance. Listen, I gotta protect this word that's in me because I gotta pass it. You come try to kill me, I gotta kill you. Protect God's word, right? So it ain't no thing. I'm saying, real. I just went around for nothing as a problem. I got you. But when it's time to kill God, you got ready to kill
done that for God. Get on with all that.
You gotta kill God.
You don't. Listen. None of us got this message that's being delivered to us, but all these different religions. None of us got this message from God themselves. We heard this from other people. Wait, stop. Every information that we got already, right? No matter what it is math, readings, how we read. It came from other people, right? People. I'm a person. You a person, right? So who's to say it's the truth?
Truth is in you.
Okay, wait, listen. I'm saying the truth is in you, but I'm talking about everything everybody talking about their mouth, all these different religions. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing about it is that look, you can feel what's true.
There you go.
You know.
Right. Can I say this? What you saying is, I say this here though. What you saying is solid. There's something in you. I keep hearing people talk about missing book. You are the book. Watch this here. He said, I write my law on all men's heart. Watch this here. Here's my thing though. What worked for you, worked for you. I know what worked for me. I tried. Nation, Islam, yeah. But I had to get what worked for me. And what did not work for me, knowledge didn't work for me. Islam didn't work for me. I'm not knocking it. My spirituality didn't work for me. What worked for me when I realized what the power of God is and how you approach that.
What you understand?
So,
you understand? Everything worked for you, but it worked for you different. Everything was a stepping stone. So you said it didn't work, but it
that worked for you.
Everything, and listen to me, everything changed you just a little bit. Everything you touched changed you a little bit because you weren't made to change at one time. Everything influenced your change. And I don't think you
can I add something? Have you ever smoked crack?
Everything, come on, gang. You asked the wrong question. Everything influenced your change.
No, I'm not asking.
Change just on
have
one
you ever
thing.
smoked crack?
Listen, gang. You putting your change on one thing when everything influences your change.
You think I'm playing?
Everything influences your change.
Okay,
gang.
have you ever smoked crack?
Have you your boy?
No.
No, but we both asked the question. We
okay.
I can't with this nigga 607 but what he's saying make exact sense. It ain't just one thing that gets you to where you are as a person at the point of where you at today, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It is a multiple of things. You didn't get told no, and the first time you ever got told no, you didn't go flip a bill no. The first time you got told yes wasn't here go $1 million. It's actions in between these things. I feel it.
Okay, now what? Now listen. Now watch it here. He said he never smoked crack.
You say you never the boy.
I never did. Okay, watch it here. So here's the problem. If you never smoked crack, I can't tell you what a crack head go through. But if a person that smoked crack before, he can tell you some things that knowledge cannot give you because it's experience.
Everybody say that.
With God, it ain't just about knowledge. He said, no man can know me but by my spirit. There's some things only come from God. You're not smart enough to know God. You're not smart enough.
Let me say this. I know exactly who God is.
So
everybody,
if you God,
they either choose
why
to
you
do
make
it.
yourself look
Let me tell you why. Listen.
Wait, no. Hey, that was the end of it. Hey, look. They was popping their ish. That threw me off. I didn't expect Pastor to get that like that. Hey, you God, why you make yourself look like that? I can't. But look, hey, it was a lot of real game dropped on that, man. Hey, look. I'm waiting on the next segment like y'all is, man. Hey, man. Real people do real shit, real game, recognize real game, man. And with that being said, like, share, sub up, tell a friend, hit that notification bell so you can come back again. You know what I'm saying? In the millions and in between. Let me see. We're going to play this and get up out of here.
Take your heart away and leave you a mess. I can't blame Kanye West, you got him stressed. I know Suge thinking now like damn I was blessed. Yes, I thank God for the masterpiece. Birdman, Sean Combs and the Jay-Z's. Big boys in the morning and funk flex. That's when Dre found game and revived the West. The first time you heard LL rock the bells. Plenty moments that you showed me you could treat me well. All emotions I went through just to keep it real. Niggas sacrifice their life trying to get a deal. I'm attracted so much trying to get a feel. And if I need someone to talk to, I choose you still. Damn, can't you see you got my heart? This might be my last album and I'm signing off. Hope you understand the reason why we fell apart. Yeah, shout out J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. Hit niggas like Corrupt still flipping them balls. Can't you realize this is who we are? So much pain you gave me, I'm reflecting scars. But you never got the best of me, I call it draw. I bid you farewell, bon voyage.